eCupid is about two guys who have been together for a while, about 10 years, and they start going through some hardships in their relationship, and due to all this crazy media that we're experiencing in the world, applications and phones and computers and online dating and all this stuff starts to creep in, and people get tempted, and the two guys kind of get sidetracked in the relationship, and then it ends up hurting at the beginning and then helping in the end, and they find their way back. So it's a happy ending. The character I play in eCupid is Chris 2, who is the other half of Chris 1 and Chris 2. And they're the best friends, the best friends of the leads, Marshall and Gabe. And they're just sort of like the friends there to mirror the relationship to them and to be there for them when they need to talk and to give them like kind of the other side to a relationship. So you see somebody talk to the other person in your relationship, and you need this other side to really understand where each character is coming from. So those Chris 1 and Chris 2 are those guys. I'm similar to Chris 2 in a few ways. I've been thinking about this lately, actually. One of the ways is that he's kind of the mirror holder in the relationship concerning Gabe and Marshall. So he's kind of the guy to be like, this is what your relationship is. Here's a mirror. Take a good look. And he doesn't want to like tell people this is your problem, but he's kind of like, I need you to realize it right here. So he's kind of that guy. I kind of do that too. I get a little bit too involved with people's relationships, and then in the end wish I hadn't. So that's one thing that I'm working on as well. Another way is he's kind of like the no-nonsense guy. So it's kind of like, you can have fun, you want to have fun with your best friends and whatever, and get away from your relationship problems. But at the same time, you need somebody there to be like, look, this is what's going on. You got to make a decision. You got to figure this out. So that's kind of Chris too, and unfortunately sometimes so am I for me as well. When I first read the script, I thought this script is unlike other romantic comedies in the sense that it really is about the relationships, and it also comes from a point of view of the modern times have all these electronic distractions and things that come in between people's lives and make it harder for people to communicate. So that becomes always an issue in relationships, I find nowadays. And that was one thing that's like, it's current, it's modern, it really gets into people losing track, losing their way in relationships, and then how do you find your way back? Or do you find your way back? So it was a very clever way and a very modern way to show that, and it was awesome. I was like, let's do it. I think eCupid is extremely special compared to other films in this genre, especially when I read the script. I was like, this is about people, and it's not just about, some hot guy getting another hot guy and them having a wild, raucous time and having a lot of sex and a lot of shirtless people. It's like, it's a story that we all deal with. It's something that we're all dealing with is, electronic distraction in relationships, and the fact that people are together a long time. That's also something that you don't see in gay films a lot, is long-term relationships. It's just not covered very often. It's more about the partying and stuff, and this film is about that and about humanly finding your way back and figuring it out. So that's what's awesome about this film.